Thank you, Mr. 石内良樹。
石内良樹さん、ありがとうございました。
Next, we would like to invite Mr. Baskota Raunak from the Graduate School of Management Master's Program to say a few words on behalf of the graduating graduate students. Mr. Baskota Raunak, please come up to the stage.
続きまして、修了生代表の経営管理研究科修士課程バスコタ・ローナクさんがご挨拶します。バスコタ・ローナクさん、ご登壇ください。
はい。ご紹介ありがとうございます。ご来園をはじめ、先生方、家族、仲間の皆さん、ナマスカー、こんにちは、and hello. This is my second time graduating, but I'm equally excited as the first time I graduated in 2016. It's an absolute honor to be representing this awesome graduating class of 2019 and delivering a speech in front of all of you. First of all, I'd like to mention that all of you over here look beautifully and handsomely dressed in your red caps and your gowns. And no doubt, your family, they're the happiest people in the world right now. See, they're very happy. I'd like to congratulate everyone on completing your degree. Your hard work has definitely paid off now. Well, talking about hard work, it was not very easy to write a speech for this day today. And resonate with such a diverse range of students present over here right now. However, I feel like we can relate, some of us, we can relate to this speech over here. Because like all my assignments throughout my 6 years in APU, including my final paper, this speech was also prepared in the final hours of the deadline that was given to me. Which is why it's so damn fantastic. Of course, actually, who am I kidding? I extended the deadline for the submission. But I made it, of course, with some extra lines and words that don't make any sense in any particular context, but only serves as a purpose of reaching the required limit. APU, what a fantastic journey up there. Of course, what a roller coaster ride by the name of Oitakotsu. But for being alongside in this roller coaster ride with me, I'd like to thank all my friends over here, all of my seniors and juniors. Without you, this journey would not have been so memorable. I'd like to thank all of my teachers for always leading the path for us. My family, who is back home right now watching this online, I love you. Thank you for believing in me and my dreams, without any questions. Without their support, this would not have been possible, no. And of course, I cannot forget my scholarship foundations. Otsuka Toshimi, Makino, Oitakotsu, Oita Prefecture, Zasso, and APU Tuition Reduction Program, to help me loosen that extra burden of supporting myself financially and helping me focus on my studies as well as extracurriculars. Personally, coming to this university has to be one of the best decisions I have ever made. Of course, I did not think that it was in my first year when all of my classes were crammed up with Japanese and there was no end to it. However, with the constant support of my beloved senseis, after learning the language, I was able to communicate with not just my new Japanese friends, but also the locals of Beppu in my baitos while working very hard, or in onsens bathing naked, as well as in izakayas going one more, mo ippai onegai shimasu for water, or you know what I mean. This has definitely provided me with such a different perspective of Japan, one that I have absolutely fallen in love with. For that, 心から感謝いたします。どうもありがとうございました。I think I've had my fun as a student. But at the same time, Japan has made me so much more responsible towards myself, others, and the society as a whole. I feel like I have been humbled down very much by the culture that teaches to respect others, and your actions affect the other person. In the following years, I experienced the ruthless weather of APU that was so unpredictable. The academics, however, started getting more and more interesting and exciting. It was fun being able to choose all your courses or whatever was left after the clicking war. The clicking war was an absolute blast. The large lecture halls were always stuffy, and the aircon would never work when it was already needed. And there were so many Facebook and Line groups from all the group work we had from different classes. I had an absolutely difficult time to keep track of every single one of them. However, think about it. Wasn't it from all these interactions that we learned to put ourselves in the other person's shoes? View the world with a completely different perspective. Respect all the cultural differences that we have around us. My world, as well as mine, has been broadened. I believe that what APU has offered to us is so rare to find anywhere else. APU has in fact created us, broad-minded individuals. We are not just citizens of our respective countries now. We are borderless. We are global citizens. Treasure this. It is this what the world needs right now, the most. We need to be the leaders of this world. Today we finish one chapter of our life, a beautiful, fun chapter. We need to reinvent ourselves now and strive for tomorrow. Let's challenge ourselves and challenge the world to bring on changes. Of course, it is scary for us to find out what is in stock for the future, in the future. Yes, and it would be extremely brilliant to have a guidebook that would show us where to go and what to do. However, as the famous Japanese proverb, and my personal favorite goes, "Shiranu ga hotoke." I believe it is wise sometimes not to know, and a little bit exciting too. Thank you very much, APU, for having me. Thank you all. Have a great day. I wish you very best for the future. ありがとうございました。
Thank you, Mr. Baskota Raunak.
バスコタ・ローナクさん、ありがとうございました。
Next,